All right. We are ready to rock and roll. So, where we all left off yesterday, we had all of these made. We had 24 of the Wyvern Fusion crafting injectors created, right? What we did was we went over to our mystical ag setup and we added one seed. This guy right here. And it grows and it works and it creates essence, and that's great. However, what I have learned, it's incredibly slow. Yo, what's up, your dad Scar? How's it going? How are you? So, since last episode to now, instead of going with this route, what we did was we used that to, first of all, what's up, JR? How's it going? I'm better now, obviously. That's funny. What's up, Max? How are you? We use those to make the draconian bees from the draconic bees. Crafted this. This one was really easy. And then we created 10 of the awakened bees doing this. The only part was a little complicated was the draconic core takes 4 of the awakened draconium ingots. And you need 2 of those. So you need 8, 9, 10 per bee. So you need 10 awakened draconium ingots per bee. So what I did was I created 1 bee and then used that to create the rest of them, because the bees are incredibly quick. You can see I've got like 8,000 right now. If I speed this up a little bit, it starts going up crazy quickly. So this is the way to do it. The bees are so much faster than the mystical ag seed, but the mystical ag seed means that you only have to kill the ender dragon twice. So do something in the middle, but you can get a whole ton of these cone blocks, and the only thing that takes forever is that this will fill up. Even if I speed it all up, it fills up with nuggets really quickly and has a hard time getting them all out in time. So that's where we're at. That's what we've done so far. What's up, Lex? How's it going? So we've been able to create a ton of the awakened draconium ingots. And I think we want to do a couple things. First off, I want to add SFM code and set up SFM for all of this. So I think first things first, we're going to grab ourselves a little cube. Accelerate the SFM manager. That would work too. Yeah, that would get it out quickly. So I went ahead and upgraded the first set of these to the higher tier. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the actual SFM automation for this that Fordson so kindly posted yesterday. Change the centrifuge upgrades to 2 Omega and 2 Speedier. That way it processes a full stack at a time. That's smart. How is your time wand getting refilled automatically? If you have a wireless universal terminal, add one of these export cards, and in the export card settings, you can just click a slot on your hotbar, and the more times you click it, the more times it'll do something. Right click to reset. Set this to 1. And then in slot number 1 up here on top, just drag the time fluid into it. So that's how I do it. They do take Omega, yes. Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? Hey, John and chat, how are y'all doing? What's up, Tortson? We are about to set up the full automation for SFM for the draconic fusion crafting here. I was telling everybody that the what was it? The mystical ag seed for awakened draconium is really, really slow. Yes, Tortson, I saw that. That's actually where I'm headed right now. So we're going to take ourselves at SFM. I'm going to need this guy, which we're just going to clear real quick. Then these, I'll need one of those. I'll need one of these. How's antimatter going? I turned it off at the end of last episode. because we have too much. I think I don't actually have too much, but I do have like 30 something, I think,
Says,
which was more than
John,
enough.
Have hydro beds in there? That could
No,
be faster than bees.
it would be.
Simulated.
It would be faster than bees. You're right. That's a good point. I don't know how I want to make this look better, but I think it's probably not running cables on this side. It's probably running the cables like this. Yeah. And then over here, we set the energy cube down with this on the back. And then I'm going to set the factory manager right there. And we're going to throw that in. And we're going to edit. I had 300 and something by the end of your run. That's crazy. If you have Skyblock, run them under. Good. I could. That's, I mean, you're right. It's still going to come up somewhere, right? But I hear what you're saying. We will run them under. And I'll do the same thing right here. And then it will connect up right there. And then I'm just going to bring this guy down. And then I'll set the cube just next to one of them. I think this is going to look better. That was a really good point. I appreciate that. We'll set that right there with this. And then the cube can just go literally right there with that. And then I just have to fly underneath and connect it with the cables. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me replace that dirt real quick. Let's see. The manager counts as the blocks. So put the cube next to it and the manager over it. I mean, I don't want to hide it, right? I'm not trying to hide the cube. And I do want to make sure that people know it's hooked up to the SFM because I'm trying to make it where, like, if somebody were to do a world download, they would be able to see it. Speaking of which, I never did the world download yesterday. I should have done that. You need to connect the core too? Yeah, I did. We got it connected. There's an SFM block underneath it. Has any medic going good? No, manager up one and cube under it. Right, the cube will be fine right there. Right? Max, please check out my occultism setup in the Discord. Let me see. Best builds. Occultism. Ooh. First of all, love the base design. And I love that you're using the huge, gigantic signs. That looks clean. And I also love that it's like hanging from the ceiling. That looks nice. That looks really nice, actually. Very well done. Very well done. Okay, resources that could help. SFM code for draconic. With this, just place a pattern provider on the barrel. Make sure to set it to lock until primary crafting recipe is returned. Okay, so we're going to copy this. I'm going to want just one of these. I'm going to want we're going to need wireless connectors. And then we're also going to want, what are they? Pattern provider. Let's grab an extended. I don't really know how many we're going to need here, but I figured it'll be better to have extra. So pattern provider there. Chest can go there. I don't care if it's openable. And then wireless connector, I'm just going to throw here. We'll connect this up. Is it free? Where can I find the world download ATM TTS? So I haven't done one in a while. Give me like 2 seconds. In the wrong spot here. I'm going to fly down here real quick. We're going to put this guy right there. And link him. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna save and quit. I'm actually gonna go make a copy of the world real quick. Because I told people I would do it yesterday and then totally forgot. Open folder. Saves solo dolo. We're gonna do a send to. You have to shift right click for that. Copy, send to compress it folder. Okay, it's gonna be world download 3 ATM ETS.
John, I would just do it at the end of the stream to save what you will do now, like SFM.
Yeah, the problem is we're like basically done. So I've got that one. I don't think it's gonna take me like 2 seconds here. Give me a sec. Here. So not in that one. I believe it's this one. It is new file upload. Gonna take like 3 seconds. Uploading. Already uploaded. My drive. Where is it? Close out of that. World download that one. Share, copy link. Share. Restricted to anyone with the link. Copy, done. And come back over here to world downloads. I need to edit this one. Solo playthrough, ATM 10 to the sky. Oh, it's going to be. That's fine, whatever. Paste a link in there. This is going to be everything but draconic evolution. And then I got to put a close parenthesis on the end and then save that and it should work. Everything but okay. Oh, but it's still labeled. Give me 2 seconds. I got to change that. It still says it's download 3. Edit message. Download 4. All right. Save. Perfect. Okay, now we go back in. Single player, solo dolo. We're back.
Lex Unam says, I would put also the version of the mod pack also that's 4 not 3.
Yeah. We're there. Actually, version of the mod pack is a very good point. I haven't done that on any of the others. Edit message. Pack. Version 1.4. Okay, added it. Beautiful. Okay. Probably the fastest I've ever done that. Yo, what's up, Cryptex? How's it going? Do you think I should play this pack now or should I wait for more updates and then play it then? Hello. What's up, Twirlzy and Aaron? How are y'all? Thank you guys so much for the follows. Here we go. We're gonna head down here. Cryptex, how's your day going? Then we're gonna head back over. And that should now be online. It is. That will be hooked up from there. Go back.
Lex
Here,
says,
this.
John, we need to see you fight the ice and fire dragons.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That sounds like a nightmare. That was added to ATM 10 after I was already well done with like 4 playthroughs of it. Okay. So this is our SFM code. We come in here, edit, paste. Use every barrel, slots 1 to 26, retain 1 each injector. Input barrel slots 0. Output to core, input from core to provide. Oh, that's what you were saying earlier. I got to put 1 to the core. I remember that now. This hack is to make charging step and step basically instantly. Get this if you want to power injectors directly. Every tick do. That is A-okay with me. Okay, so I need to, like you were saying, also connect. Oh, that is the wrong block. That there. Okay. I think I got all that. So it's this and that to pull labels. And I pick one. Barrel. That. Provider. I know what the core is. I know what the cube is. I know what the injectors are. What's the provider? Comes out good. Nice to watch it later. Pattern provider. Okay, so this guy. Okay. So is the provider not... What do we need the pattern provider for? Am I crazy? I thought we pushed everything into the barrel. So you're saying it's for output. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Blocking mode, we turn on. The primary crafting result is returned. That's the lock mode. That. Okay. Just a return to inventory. That makes sense. MBT data tool. Okay. So that should be all correct. All I need to do is add patterns in here, right? So first things first. Draconic. Let's make a pattern for this guy. And throw him in here. And then, oh, I gotta push labels back to that. So, I mean, theoretically, that's it, right? So if I want to request one of these, let's just do like 3 of those real quick. There's a warning there. What's the, it works. Charging 0%. Oh, you're right. That's so the power was the issue. That's not bad. So that means if I were to time wand this is instant, right? Because it charges instant. Oh, that's so much better. And then it just goes back. Oh. Yeah, it's 100% the side of the keep. You guys were right about that. You guys caught that quick. Just fixing the Minecraft server. Didn't play for a month. That's wild. That's wild. No worries, dude. Okay, so with that out of the way, there are 2 things that I really want to focus on today, right? Copy that onto the server. Yeah, no, that's incredibly handy. It's very nice. I think... Can you please make a tutorial for automating machines in the MI mod? I'm going to try to go through MI in this pack at some point. But not yet. I think I want to create a pattern just to test it for these.
Lex Unam, stop getting distracted. You need to finish the star automation.
That's funny. Okay. So if I were to say craft 12 of these, 12 wyvern fusion. Put them in here, did I not? Did nobody else see me put 12 wyvern fusion crafting injectors in here? Oh, there they are. Oh, content saved. Injectors have NBT data.
Beck Ray Chef says, if you are going through MI, I think it would be fun to enable replicator gives MI a real end game goal.
That's fair. Those patterns won't work on the auto crafting unless you set the patterns to remake all of them. There's no way to like wipe the data off of these. What if I were to place it down and then undo the stack mode and then break it again? It's still content saved. That's so unfortunate. That is actually so unfortunate. So that just means, I mean, it would have to remake all of the things for all of them, wouldn't it? Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to grab the stuff to get all 12 of these up to the top tier, which is Wyvern. I need 24 Wyvern cores, 12 awakened draconian blocks, and then a bunch of diamonds. That's easy. 12, 24, bunch of diamonds. Delete them. Wait until draconic is like mechanism and its own world just gets MBT data on it. Yeah, basically. Well, maybe just for these fusion injectors. The rest of the stuff seems pretty fine. Just wait until you get to the chaos and you have to remake all of them at once. Yeah. I think I'd rather just come in here, search for draconic, find me the orange ones, and do that. And then just let it craft all of them. It should get power instantly, which means I should be able to speed this up, and it should just craft them all instantly. Time to fight the chaos. I don't think I have enough power yet. What I really want to do is do extreme reactors next. Once I have extreme reactors, I want to go through and create all the armor I'm going to need at draconic. So it's got all 12 of those. Nice. Look at us go. So now we just got to do the chaotic ones. Man, I figured Lex would be totally on board. Change the pattern to not include the injector and then just add the injectors to the core. I could, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. The problem, well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. For the chaos ones, we may end up doing that. Extreme reactors is a headache. So maybe don't do extreme reactors. Is that what we're saying? Because it seems like some of these reactors are just not doing much and are pretty drained. Generating. So what's taking all our power? This shouldn't be anymore. Got 38 of those up here. That's fine. How much power are these going to be taking? Empty. Empty. I mean, that's got to be enough lithium, right?
The wise wizard is watching.
What's up, PT? How's it going? Output is only 20,000. That can't be it. Can I see on the network what you... I think I just have to go find something, right? Network connections. 22. All those plugs. Oh, so we're just pulling straight from a couple of them. So all the rest of them are still fine. And output-wise... Oh, that's still using a lot, but that's to be expected. That's trying to fill up our ME power. Which, how close is it to doing that? PT, how are you doing today? Contains that much. 20. Oh, dude, that's so not even close to full. That's kind of wild. Extreme reactor is very simple, but you need to get deep in MI. Change the pattern not include. So I'm not opposed to TTS solo. I can barely eat it. I'm thinking, given how much power we do have, I think we're actually going to be fine. So let's start looking at, does anybody have like, and I know we did this last time as well, like the top tier draconic chest piece and bow. Like what we're like, the pinnacle of what we're looking for, what would that be?
John, I had on my world 10 GFE of energy per tick. I never filled that thing until creative battery.
Jeez, that's crazy. That's pretty wild. Okay. So at draconic. So I'm going to search for, what is it? The chest piece? Chaotic, draconic, wyvern. Don't think I can do this until I have chaos shards, right? Oh, I can't. Okay, no, I have to have chaos shards for those. So I need to make patterns for the draconic one. Oh, the wyvern one's first. Okay. So we need that. I need to create that pattern, which will go into the crafting table. And then also these need to be a crafting pattern, which is really easy. Okay. So That goes in there. That goes in there. I'm going to move a couple up here so it'll clear it up a little bit. And then this guy should go here. And then the next chest plate is that, plus mostly things I should have already. So the draconic one is this. Could generate 6.1 billion FE. Lex, you can crank the fusion reactor output to at least 32. FE still has, that's crazy. Y'all are creating crazy amounts of power. So then this guy we've already got a pattern for as well. And then netherite, wyvern core. Okay, so throw that in there. This guy can go in here. And then I should be able to select one of these. Missing a diamond chest plate. Okay. I can create a pattern for that. There it is. Let's see if it works now. It still doesn't. Why does it not like the wyvern one? Is it because it has some sort of NBT? Are all of these crafts going to be just as annoying? You get draconic energy modules for both the bow and the chest plate. Yeah. You need the bow and the chest plate, draconic, and the energy models. Yes, so we're going to get all of that for sure. So there's a chest piece. Hopefully it sees it. It does not. So should I just do the same thing here? Crafting is locked. So it doesn't even see that it's returning. Okay, how do I manually locks never? The primary craft. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. Hey John, show me how you're auto-crafting draconic evolution. It's all through this SFM code. It's in Discord. But the problem is just that it doesn't see the wyvern chestplate as the same thing as the one that's needed for this, which means I think what I'm going to do, a lot of DT fuel in order to pull it. What I'm going to do is swap over to here and then just get rid of that and re-encode it. And then just put the wyvern one in the middle like we were talking about earlier. And then just tell it to craft this. I always never use the middle core ingredient. You just manually put it in the middle. Got it. I mean, that makes sense. That's not the recipe. Missing all the netherite. 4 netherite ingots are still in there and did not get put out. All right, Tortson, why would the netherite ingots stay in here and not get sent out to the fusion crafting injectors? I think for now what I'm going to do is just grab 4. But I don't think I set any of these to. I didn't put in.
Unam says, swap into a barrel to easier managing.
Yeah, give me a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I was trying to put the netherite ingots. Oh, I know exactly why. It's because I didn't have that middle thing in it. Because the core counts as slot 0. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to put the netherite ingots into the middle instead of out into the rest of it, which is fine. Whatever. I think I just have to create that chest plate once anyways. Cancel. Cancel. Grab our draconic chest plate. That's as high as we can get right now, right? I don't try to send it to the wrong item to the wrong place. Yep. Okay, I'm there, and that makes sense. And I get why that happened. I don't know if there's a way around it, but I'm okay with where we are for now. I was never used. Okay, so next up, we said we needed at draconic. Wow, there's a lot of extra characters in there. Draconic, and then a bow. So I can only assume we start with the wyvern bow. And then we go to the draconic bow. And I'm also assuming that we're going to have the exact same issues here. Yeah, it's going to be missing that. But I think this one will actually create very similar to before. So I'm just going to, well, I don't know if I want to change the pattern or not. Fusion crafting, one bow. Oh. Oh, that get in there. Pull that back. This guy, so we take the wyvern bow out. We do that. And then I'm just going to take netherite ingots and do those manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have that bow in here. The wyvern bow, we're going to throw that into the middle. We're going to take this and unlock it real quick. If I had 10 bucks of DT fuel, let me push limiting my burn factor. Buckets. 3 around it. I'm not sure why it's not working. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too crazy worried about it though. Basically, all I'm going to do is cancel that one and then create this one. And then I'm just going to have to manually put out the 4 netherite ingots. Make a ton of it and put in an ultra fast separator in order to generate a massive quantity of stuff. It's close to creating energy. Okay. So all of that's done. We've got the bow now. So those are kind of annoying, but I think that one doesn't matter nearly as much as actually getting like the patterns and stuff for this automated and upgraded. Like the and I don't even know what to call it. The upgrades.
Tsunam says,
Is that it?
if you put it on your chest, the bow in slot 0.
The problem is AE2 doesn't even recognize that the bow has been sent back because this is not the same bow as what it thinks it's creating. If that makes any sense. What is it? Shift R. How do I open this guy up? What is that? E-bind. Good luck with the potion automation. I had lots of trouble with it for some reason. Oof, I'm sorry. I had a ton of trouble with it as well. Cryptex says he's figured out a way to do it, so I'm very interested in his video where he's going to show it off. But I have not figured it out yet. Left my game running while I was at work today. Came home to 80,000 rubber sheets for MI. Jeez, that's a lot, dude. Okay. Clear out the inventory a little bit. Done with that. It's C. Well, that is unfortunate because C is my terminal. What if I made that like crouch C or something? Options, controls, keybinds.
Lex Unam says, see, you did not swap out the keybinds.
Draconic evolution. Tool modules, tool config. Is this the one? There it is. Okay. I can do that. So bow modules, chest plate modules. Okay. All right. Does anybody have something I could follow for what I need to make? Anything? Anybody? Because otherwise I'm just going to be spitballing this. At draconic. Because I know I need energy modules, right? Do they have like bigger ones? A wyvern energy module. The draconic ones are better, right? 64,256. Draconic's way better. I remember seeing that.
Unam says, Remember the text of nothing to configure, etc., etc., etc. Well, that's where you swapped it out.
Yeah, no. You're right. That one's on me. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Oh yeah, it was a massive headache. I hope I did a good job explaining it. I did have to correct myself, but still solid. That makes sense. That makes sense. Found a way to do it, but it wasn't easily expandable, which R's Wix season had to set of Wix required per potion. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm thinking patterns. This guy's going to need a pattern. Then I need a Wyvern Energy module pattern. Just the normal one. Module core. Those are easy. We're going to throw these in here. Okay, so that should give me the Wyvern Energy module. And I just need one of those per thing, right? So I just need 2 total. We'll craft those. And I will throw one of them in each. Yo, what's up, Tiago? How's it going? C, it's not that C though, it's control. Almost never use the middle core ingredient. Just manually put it into the middle. I don't know exactly what that means. Never use the middle. For the bow, 2 velocity, 1 energy, 3 speed, 10 damage, 3 accuracy, 1 penetration, 1 gravity. How am I going to remember that, huh? I'm going to write that down. Actually, I'm hoping Twitch chat's slow enough where I can just do this, right? So let me hop over here. Pattern encoding. You will also need potions. What do I need potions for? Nah, surely not, right? So you're saying velocity, 2 velocity. I need 2 of these. Code pattern. Wyvern projectile velocity. That, oh, I do need potions. I see what I need potions for now. I see. That's why I brought up potions. You need them for upgrades. That's gross. Wyvern, so I need a splash potion of swiftness.
Lex Unam says.
Great,
yes,
okay.
you do.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't make any of this last time. All right, so we'll have to go into potions and what we did there. Potion automation time. I don't want to have. 2 velocity, 1 energy we've got in there. 3 speed. Speed. Draconic speed module. That guy. These guys. That one. More speed potions. Great. Oh, and they're a different level too. That's going to be so much fun. Use the potion brewer. Massive. Make them. Okay. That's not a bad idea to do. So 3 speed, 10 damage. So damage is next. Damage is... We do penetration, 1 shield, 1 penetration, 1 gravity. Okay, penetration 1. And then that one at least is just a shield. And then also for the penetration 1, I want to go ahead and make a pattern for this just so I have it. This takes a while, but yes, am I potion brewer? Gross. We'll see. Well, I hope I don't have to. Depending on how many it is, I may just manually make them. What shaders do I use? I use the... Well, it's one of the default ones that come with it. I think I actually have it turned off right now, though. Complementary Unbound is the one I use, though. 1 gravity. I need to get gravity and damage and accuracy. Gravity, damage, and accuracy. Damage. These ones. Another set of potions there I'm going to have to make. 2 more sets of potions I'm going to have to make. So that's damage. So I need gravity.
Lex Unam says.
Did I already do
also
accuracy?
In the sky you will have ultra fast if.
I don't think I did accuracy yet. 3 accuracy. So we'll do these real quick. ultra fast. Got you. That one, grab the target. Probably the dragon, a lot of running and hiding and dying. Yeah, I feel that. That's just going to be likely what this is. 1 energy speed. 3 speed, 10 damage. Did I do the damage ones? Those are the damage ones. These are the accuracy ones. I need 1 gravity. Gravity compensation module, that one?
Lex Unam says, it will take less time to automate them in massive quantities, than do them Munnu ally while fighting chat of which method is faster.
And you're not wrong. The only problem with that is how long it usually takes me to automate each of them. I think from what I remember, the industrial foregoing one at the tier 4 upgrades basically just does all of them at once, which may be the way to go. But we'll have to see. He'll get through it sooner. We can't have that. That's a good point. That's a really good point. If I get through it sooner, then it's over. You do 3 at once? Okay. And I believe that's everything I want for the bow. So then for the chest plate, 8 large shields. Come back to here, large shields. That one. This one. Those ones. That should be everything for that. So we said 8 large.
If here have better speed here. Also it will prevent John in 2 days. I should have automated that earlier.
Yeah, better speed here. Also, I am back to the fusion crafter work fine. It mostly worked fine, with the exception of the items with MBT data, the chest plate and the bow I had to do manually. If you have tier 8 add-ons in the brewer, it's like instant. Also prevent John in 2 days. I should have automated. Yeah, I do usually by the end of it end up realizing that I should have done what you guys told me to do. All right. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. We said recovery. How am I not on this? Recovery. There's 1. There's that. That should be all. Okay. Sorry about yes, industrial foregoing potion brewer is what I use. It's not too bad. Okay. I'll take a look at that. Chest plate is 8 large shields, 6 recovery, 2 energy modules, 1 shield control, and 1 undying. I need this guy as well, which is this 1 undying module. Wyvern undying. And then shield control 2 energy. So I need 1 more energy module for that. I can do that real quick. And then we can throw all the rest of these in here. 1 by 1 because you can't shift click them in yet. There we go. So there's that. So then we come back here on the chest plate. I did the wrong one, didn't I? I should have done draconic on the first one. Yeah. So throw that back in there. And then give me another one of those. Did I do wyvern on both? I did. Yeah, okay. We'll take that. We'll ask for 1 more. Did they fix the undying module? Or does it still have 0 cooldown? I don't know yet. But we'll try to figure that out for you. All right, 2 energy in there. So, and then I don't remember if enchants or fixes do anything to this. And you don't even need to worry about the fight. The undying module makes you basically immortal. Ooh. Ooh. Sweet. That's exciting. So now I just have to go through and make the rest of those. Give me a second. I've got the energy. I don't need more energy. I'm going to make a list of everything that I need to make for the bow and the chest plate here. For the bow, I did the battle last night. Undying has a cooldown. Okay, so it does have a cooldown. Bow. So I need 2 velocity. Got 1 energy. 3 speed. 10 damage. 3 accuracy. 1 penetration. And 1 gravity. All right, for the chest plate, we said 8 large shield, 6 recovery, 2 energy modules we already have, 1 shield control, and 1 undying. Okay, got the full list of everything I need to create now. And honestly, grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. What I am going to do, though, is go ahead and create myself a potion brewer. And we're going to automate this just because you guys want me to. Pattern encoding for that. And then a pattern for a brewing stand. Throw both of those in here. And then I basically should just be able to craft that. And then we're going to take it and we're going to set a pattern provider on it. Affixes don't help the chest plate, but they work on the bow. Draw speed, affix, and gem on the bow is very good. It should work with endless quiver. I found that affixes don't do anything and get wiped on the chest when you equip. And everything when you upgrade to chaotic. Okay, with tier 5 and up add-on, the brewer works fine. So I just have to... Somebody tell me how to get these things up. I don't remember. Somebody made fun of me the other day for not doing it right. So somebody tell me how to do that. A pattern. Actually, do I even have to? Can I not just... And then it's online. Never mind. We're good. We're fine. Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. I need an induction card. Because of Lex, I have 1,000 of them. All right, it's got an induction card. So let's go through. Oh, it's a wrench. Got it. I just shook my whole entire desk there. Start making some patterns for potions.
To do what?
We're good. You just made fun of me for breaking it instead of setting it on top. So this time I just set it on top. Let's start with just the top velocity. I think I'm trying to make draconic of each of these. So if I make 2 velocities, I'm going to need splash potions of swiftness. Okay. Now we're going to encode a pattern. Splash potion of swiftness. 2, right? Oh, I gotta manually code. I really don't want to have to do this. This seems like such a pain. So I've got to figure out what all of the things are for each one of these. Oh, that's gross. Okay, so last one's glowstone. Swift 2 splash. The last step is glowstone. There are 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glowstone. Then I go here. Sugar. Go here. And gunpowder, okay. Okay, and I have to put these in order, right? Once you make one recipe for the potions, you can just use it to replicate for the other potions, change the ingredients in the pattern. Yeah, but I wanted to automate all of them. I'm going to need an advanced pattern provider then, aren't I? And in the pattern, you have to manually drag all the items you needed left to right. Yeah, advanced patterns. Okay, give me a second. Advanced pattern encoder, pattern provider. Then we'll break that, take the induction card back. Open this up, throw it in there. All right, patterns. So this is for Flash Potion of Swiftness 2. We throw that in there. Then I'm going to need to get rid of that and remember that this is going to create 3, right? And then I start with a gunpowder. I'm going to have to put bottles in, aren't I? Once you make the recipe, I see you're still enjoying. Is there a necessary ritual to spawn the draconic evolution? Jay, I'm at 10k and 10k and there's nothing here. I'm not sure yet. Touch the ground. Yeah, you just have to land on the ground. That makes sense. You need add-ons or only make water bottles. I recommend at least tier 4 if you can, but tier 2 is fine. I think I'm going to make as high as I can. We will do that. I'm just making these patterns right now. So gunpowder. Do I need to send bottles with this? Or do I need to have bottles automatically going in there? Also, I probably need to make a pattern for some nether wart too, because I currently do not have that. Nether wart, sugar, and then glowstone. Does this look right, guys? 10 bottles with the pattern on a separate face. Bottles. Okay. So we can code that pattern real quick. I'm going to come in here. We're going to add more patterns here. And then I'm going to create a pattern for nether wart real quick. That one will work. And this one's just going to go right in here. Gunpowders, it can be, or it can be the first. So I just picked the top thing for it. I followed the whole path. So this should work and function correctly. This guy is fine. All of those. So you're saying send this through the right. So the right would be, I'm facing north. F3. So from the north face. I'm just starting the Manhattan modular to paint. No, I made that thing in under an hour. It's actually pretty easy. The north face for that, and then everything else target the down face. Yeah. If so, you need to add the wart first in the pattern. This is what it said. I followed the whole progression. I am 98% sure this will work. 98% sure. I think the only things I need to make sure of here is that it knows where things are coming from. So bottle input north is just enabled, right? We're going to disable the rest. Brewing input is going to come from the bottom. Water, I'm going to have water automatically going too. So do I just hook up a sink to it? Or what? Because I can just hook up a sink real quick.
Gray Chef says, don't know if it's fixed, but if you send to the side facing, just leave unfiltered. It's used to cause problems to me.
Okay. Put one bucket in for water and blaze. It needs blaze too. So if I did an interface on the back of it, like so, and then did a cable and hooked it up to the cable back, and then we're saying put water and blaze in here. Is it blaze powder, I assume? Blaze powder, and then also water. And then I'll set it to whatever. So it's going to pull from the back, water input, bottle input, water input, front, back, west, pull. Okay, water's done. Blaze is done. Okay, all right. And just for the sake, I don't know if I'm gonna run out of blaze powder, but I don't want to have to, so I'm just gonna grab a crafting card real quick and throw that in there just in case. Yeah, and set the site to pull from those slots. Got it. Output. We want to push this back to the advanced pattern provider, right? And we want the pattern provider probably to be in blocking mode, where it's waiting until primary craft is returned, right? Yeah, this is complicated as heck. And then I want to output push to the bottom, right? Okay. Jeez, that's a lot. And I may end up making that an extended advanced pattern provider too, because I have no idea how hard this is going to be. Now, add-ons, yes. Add-ons. So I've got tier 4s already. What if I search for 6? I'm missing biofuel and sludge. So you said, did we say 4? 4 will work? This feels way more complicated than it did in my playthrough. Yeah, I feel that. I wish it was more simple. Tier 4 are fine. They work instant. Use at least tier 5. Even for throwable potions, because those have more steps. Tier 4 is fine. How sure are we for throwable potions? All right, how about 5s? How hard are the 5s to make? Can I make one of those? I need whatever. What is sludge? How does one make sludge? Industrial, the plant gatherer outputs sludge. Okay, all right. We've got tier 4s in here. Do I need any others? Processing efficiency and speed is fine, right? And then those are good. Should be fine. Ah, that works. That works real well. Really well. That's awesome. Okay, all right. We got one of them automated, guys. We got one of them automated. Okay, so now velocity. I want draconic, and I want 2 of these guys. We're gonna start crossing some of these things off the list. So we're gonna put those 2 right in there. We got our 2 velocities. Gonna take 18 years, man. Speed. I am speed. Draconic speed module. We said we wanted 3 of these. Looks like we got everything we need for those. Next up is damage. And then accuracy. As we go, I'm installing these and I'm crossing them off the list so that I know I have them. Damage. Draconic damage. We said I wanted 10 of them. Potions of strength and potions of strength 2. Neither one are splash. Let's do this. Pattern encoding. Strength. Potion of strength. Was it the 8-minute one? I think it's these 2 I need, right? Nice. Hey, Cryptex, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Steps 2. So strength. Okay. Strength. And then strong 2. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think any of these are gonna have more than 3. So this one is glowstone at the end. Glowstone at the end. Blaze powder. And nether wart. And then I'm gonna go check real quick what the other one was. It is the 3-minute potion of strength. Strength, 3-minute. So it's just half of that. Okay, I can do that. So I need 2 patterns here. Pattern encoding. This strength potion with that. Get rid of those. I need blaze powder as the second. I need netherwort as the first. Netherwort as the first. And then I need to send bottles. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get 3 of those back from it. We're going to encode that. And then we got to do this with it. We said everything targets the north face except the bottles, which the bottles target the north face. Everything else goes to the bottom. And then we'll throw that in there. I need 1 more. Am I doing this right? Normal one, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So it's a 3-minute one. You're right. So I need strength 2, 1.5 minutes. This one. Get rid of those. The glowstone, unfortunately, cannot go there. So another wart. Blaze powder. And then glowstone and bottles. Glowstone. And go back. Bottles. 1, 2, 3. Set this to 3. Create a pattern. Make that advanced. We said bottles go north. Everything else goes down. Pull that out. Throw that in there. Damage. 10 of those. Start it up. Let's go. Double check. Make sure these all working. Looks like they're working, right? Do that a little faster, we think. Hey, there we go. There we go. If you click on A on the item when you're looking at it, it'll say the recipe on the left, so you don't have to search each one each time. You know this, right? I should have done that. Hey, what's up, Mick? How's it going? Tier 4 is fast enough. You can output bottles from the enemy interface as well. Make sure you get the auto fire for the bow too. Auto fire. Which one's that? Is that another upgrade that I can get for it? That I should get for it? That's 10 damage. These guys. We'll see. Oh, is that the wrong? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm going to get a sword sometime. Damage. Projectile damage. That's the one I needed. Okay, let me create a couple patterns for that. I can assume it's probably similar. The wyvern damage. And needs a splash potion of strength. So close. All right. So we may end up just modifying them. Well, we'll keep the ones. They're there, so we might as well keep them and they work. Auto, it's a module, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, good, man. Updated my name on here after years and years of going by my Sunday name. Nice. Okay, here we go. In that case, draconic. So I need just double check. Splash potions of strength. Splash. Wow. Strength. I want pattern encoding. Splash potion of strength. It should be the 1.5 minute one, right? Is it strength 2? Didn't have to keep going back and forth. Damage. Module. It is strength 2. Okay. All right. Pattern encoding. Strength 2. Doing glowstone last. Getting rid of that. Oh, I didn't actually write down what it is. So it's steps 3. So it's just glow. Actually, I should be able to do this one because this should just be gunpowder added to the strength 2 ones that I already did, right? Because this should be that one. Yeah, okay. So then I just have to make that same pattern again. I can do that. I do have to get it started. Strength 2 is already there. So, bottles. 3 of those. Auto-buy module, because they used 1,000 plus arrows, not joking, made a special silent gear arrows. Nice, very cool. Just edit that pattern and add gunpowder at the end. Could do that. I kind of want to just make a new one though. So we got the bottles, gunpowder, glowstone, blaze powder, nether wart. Blaze powder, nether wart. Put her there. And then this is going to create 3. Set it. Pattern in here. Down, 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 north. Throw it in. Okay, you can just place it in your pattern on your terminal to copy it. You don't need to overwrite it. Oh, that's true. That's actually a really good point. You can put the pattern in the edit slot and then it takes it out and then just create a new pattern. You can do it with bottles and just export bottles all the time. You know, I could do that, but it's also not that much more difficult just to add it to it. So I'm not super worried about it. Endless quiver doesn't work for that. Okay, so if I just use normal arrows, will it work? Okay. That out of the way. Damage. Damage. This one. Did 10 of them. Get that started. I'll let that go. Make sure it all still works. It does. Infinity works fine. The only issue with exporting bottles has a potential of just doing water bottles. That's true. That's a good point. So we got all 10 of these, which should now actually be able to go in here. Beautiful. Okay, 3 accuracy. Projectile accuracy. I need 3 of those. That is sweet. Really? Out of everything I thought I'd be missing, that was not high on the list for me. All right, well, there's that. So we should have our accuracy ones now. These guys, they different than that. Those are the wyverns, so the draconic. 2, 3, start those up. 1 penetration. Marking things off as we go. Got the accuracy ones. And draconic, projectile, gravity compensation, penetration. This is the one we want. I want 1 of those. I want 1 gravity. Splash potion of slow falling. Okay. I always use pipe to get it back into the pattern provider, which stops the water bottles. They just sit there until the next craft. Got you. 1 penetration. 1 of these gravities. Let me double check which ones it needs real quick. Splash potion of slow falling. So it's 4 minutes. So what you guys were saying is if I were to take one of these out and then just throw it in here and then pull it back out and then put it back in, still have all that here. The only thing I don't have is the crash. So slow falling. Splash potion of slow falling 4 minutes. So if I were to drag that in here, and then we change this to 3, and then I get rid of that. The only thing now is I don't know. I mean, I guess I could come in here. Splash. So this is gunpowder. For step 4. Redstone. Phantom. Nether wart. So I do like this because it means all the things in the middle stay the same. So all I have to do is come in here and add phantom membrane and redstone instead of those 2. that does actually make it a lot easier. Phantom membrane and redstone there. It makes 3 of those. Those have to be the top, don't they? The only she's exporting bottles of potential mark with the A key and pull it from the left side of the pattern. Slow falling 4 minute there. 3 set because that's the primary return. Then I can go here, toss that in, everything comes down. Depth of that goes north, grab that out, throw it in here, and then I should be able to get my gravity. Start that one up. Okay. Control C, gravity, that one, 2, 3. And then you said, don't forget auto fire. Auto fire, auto feed, auto fire module. This one? Is there a second level of this? Auto fire module. There's not. But it also is not difficult to make. Pattern. Throw it in there. Make one of those. Yeah, first slot. You should make a full Let's Play for ATM 10. Dude, I've done like 3 full Let's Plays for ATM 10. There it is. Okay, is that a fully maxed out bow there? Do we like that other than potentially gems and stuff? That's it? Okay, and this cover didn't work for that. Auto fire module because joking. Okay. So that should be the full bow I need. Now, apothic, enchantment, and gems. All right. Let's take a slight break from doing potions and let's do the apothic stuff and enchantment. Does anybody have like top tier, hey, these are the gems and the enchants and the affixes that you should put on a bow? Because if you do, I like we're doing right now, I don't mind following steps, you know, really good at that. I assume we're going to want an Ender Search gem. I can assume. What are you doing right now? Making a max bow? Yeah, we're making a max bow because the only thing we have left in this playthrough is Draconic Evolution. But I kind of have to go fight the Chaos Dragon in order for this to work. Well, in order to progress anymore, right? You step 1. Glass pattern, glass bottles. That one. Here. Okay. I used everything: arrow speed, draw speed, and arrow damage. Okay. Weapons. Anything that can go on. It should say bow specifically, right? Bow, 60% draw speed. Okay, that's draw speed. Combat gem and lightning. That's the samurai, perfect lunar, verdant, guardian, solar breach, royal family, combat, gem of the combatant. That one. Plus 55% arrow damage. Okay. And then the lightning gem is arrow velocity. So I'm assuming I get 4. Are these 4 decent? Draw speed and velocity are all you go through. Have you seen Gaming Played Speedrun and how he cheesed the dragon? I have. I don't even want to try that though. Is the Ender Surge gem really going to do anything for me? Like, are any of the enchants I'm going to be putting on here worth upping? Or should I go with some more velocity or some more arrow damage? I should probably go with more arrow damage, right? Assuming I can put 2 of those on the same sword. Or same bow. All arrow, probably not better to add more speed damage. Okay, endless quiver. We definitely want that, right? Increases the... I don't care about punch. If you can damage, get it up. Okay. So this is all I get. So then I add max power as well. Only 1 combatant. Okay. Well, in that case, power 17 sounds really nice. Infinity and power. And soulbound, I do probably want soulbound. Okay, that's what I get. I think that's all of it. So now we can head home. We can't do 2 combatants. We'll throw that back in there, and we'll do Intersurge to get power 17, which is stupid, but you know, whatever. Take what you get. No flame. I could add flame. What real benefits that going to get me though? I don't think it's going to do that much extra damage. You know? Thoughts on flame? Do we care about flame? We'll add it just for the sake of adding it. You can apply that power on a pneumatic craft pressure chamber? Okay, bookie odds. How many red crosses will be on them? Oh yeah, that's a lot. A lot. So if I go to try to add it here, it's not going to give me the full amount. Oh, it does decrease it to 8. I haven't done anything with pneumatic craft. Okay. So you're saying I have to build a pressure chamber in order to apply the power 15 to the bow. Isnium anvil. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I don't even anvil. Let me apply 15 sharpness. Is IES Isnium anvil. I gotta make a whole thing for this. Usually 1 level above the normal anvil. Iron spells anvil. Add iron spells, irons. Oh, that's not even in here. You need to upgrade your pinnacles for that too. That sounds like a pain. Okay, in that case, it's. So is this a max bow? Yeah, it should be. It's going to be pretty close to it. How much do we really care? Give me a second here. How do we have a way of telling the percentage damage increase going from power 8 to, or I guess it would be power 10 to power 17? Got looting from the augment table. Got you. You don't need to do all that. You're good for the bow. Just augment it. Okay. All right. Fine. All that's going to be in here. Augmenting table. What you got for me, man? Oh, I've got to start with just a normal reforge, right? Right. 3, 2, 2. Start with a basic 1, 2, all 2s, 3s. That's a 4. What we want. Okay, so then I'm just going to go ahead and throw the gems on it real quick because I can. This one is not the right place to do that at. Put that on, put that on, put that on. We do that. Then I come in here and I put this in here. Power 10 flame soulbound. 3 endless quiver. I like that. Looks good. It's a power enchant formula. 25. Okay. Okay, so it would actually do more damage, but I guess we're just not going to care. Hopefully you have enough levels to upgrade it. Yeah, hopefully, right? Ooh, magical damage. What are we really looking for here? Agile. So we do want to increase draw speed. That's for sure. Do we care about crit damage or would we rather arrow damage? We probably rather arrow damage, right? Crit would be good. Okay, we'll go with crit chance. And arrow velocity we want to increase. Deathbound. I don't care about that one. Ivy Lace, is this anything good? Okay, well. You can get both damages. Do we want to do damage? So I don't think we want crit chance anymore. I'm really thinking arrow damage might be the way to go. What do y'all think? You can hold a sword in the main hand to apply its crit and damage to the arrows. That's what we want. So we want to increase arrow damage to this. So plus 40% arrow damage. I don't care about this. Do we want to inflict wither? Or poison? And our other options there are slowness. Wither 4, which is what we have. I think we're just going to max this out. Oh, no, we could get Wither 4, which would probably be a lot better. That's still just Wither 2. All right, fine, whatever. Ivy Laced is poison. Our other options there, Grievous Wounds, Levitation, those are all the same. Sure, max out poison. I took Wither, it won't matter. All right, well... Ivy Laced. Oh, I need more sigils of enhancement. Sigils of enhancement. We'll throw those in there real quick with the bow. Ivy Laced, max it out all the way. Shredding, armor shred, I don't care. Crit chance, luck, speed, crit damage. What are we thinking? We go for crit damage here? I don't think we care about that at all. Do we go for speed? I don't see any of those being really important at all, right? Hold the sword in the main hand and apply its crit damage and chance to the... Okay, so we're definitely going to hold the sword in the main hand to apply it to the damage. Crit, in my opinion. Okay. Crit damage or chance? Does armor shred not work on the dragon's first phase? I don't think so, because you can't... I don't think so. I'm going to say I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure about that. But I don't think it does. Damage if you already have 100% with the sword. Yeah, that's okay. So, chance, shred, pierce, damage. Max it out. Okay. I think that sword is completely maxed out. 50% crit chance, 50% crit chance. Okay, so yeah, we do have that with the sword already. Okay. So you guys are going to tell me what arrows to use with that. And then at the same time, I need to start making the stuff for the chest plate now. I am just going to jump out on a limb and assume it's going to require more potions, right? Not entirely sure about that, but I think it's going to. So we're looking at the large shields. We want 8 of them. Oh, we can just make those. Beautiful. I just used vanilla arrows. It was strong enough. That works for me. 8 large shields, 6 recovery, 1 shield control. Now, is there any way for me to keep flight during this? Or am I'm gonna not have flight either way? And then also, if I put... I'm gonna have to replace my chest plate with this one, right? So I made 8 large shields. We're looking at recovery. 10 points. So I want these ones. We said 6 of these. We'll start those. Jetpack can hover a bit. First phase, dragon armor, then you go to its health. Thought it may work, but could be wrong. Used a jetpack as well. Okay. I can take a look at adding one of those to the arsenal. 1 shield control. H-I-E-L-D. Typing with one hand is not easy. Do we add shield capacity? Shield control, 1 undying, 6 recovery. Oh, that's what those are. So shield control. I need a dragon heart and a particle generator, so I'll have to get a couple other things for that. Undying is the only other thing. One of these. We'll start those up. That's the undying. I need the shield shield control, and that's 2 things I need to make for that. And I gotta go kill the ender dragon for it. Undying. Let's go ahead and put these all on it real quick. See. And then these are just ones. Nice. There's that one. And I've got one more slot here, which should be for the shield control. But I'm going to go kill an Ender Dragon for that real quick. Let me go ahead and make 4 end crystals. Grab those. We'll take them with us. Undying is the Totem of Undying. Got you. Chest and bauble slot? No, yeah. I think we can put the draconic chest in the curio slot. That's what I'm planning on doing. Here. Yeah. And then this is where we're going to test out our new bow, I think. And grab some arrows. Arrows of slowness. That could be fun. Grab normal ones real quick. I feel like it doesn't fire as fast as I expected it to. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I think I hit him maybe 2 or 3 times. Oh, we loop pinataed off that for sure, too. Did y'all see all that stuff fall? Oh my goodness. However, I don't see the one thing I actually need, which is that. Sweet. All right, we got that one. That's all done now. Swap 1 damage for speed. The heck is that arrow do? I don't know. Slash home. Slash 1. So you're saying inside the bow, swap one of these damages with another speed module? Or we could swap out, add another draw speed gem. Let's see. Speed. Potions of swiftness. I thought I made those already. I may have just already had them. Because I don't... Yeah, we should have the splash potion in there. So you're saying I just already had enough potions of swiftness? That's unfortunate. Drop off on your shots isn't good. Man, this stuff's so involved. It really is. It really is. I use a jetpack as well. Try the new bow. 1 shot for me. I think I hit it twice and it died. So let's make one more pattern here. I think it's this minus the gunpowder. Like, I think it's just this.
Says, yell Leader OOOE Jenkins when you start the fight XD.
Okay, I will. Potion of swiftness. Which one is it? So it's this. Potion of swiftness 3 minutes is what I need. Which would mean it's just going to be netherwort and sugar. And no glowstone either. And then that's going to make 3 of those. Create the pattern. I could be wrong about that. I'll check here in just a second. Both those are coming from the down. That'll come from the north. Potion of swiftness is just sugar and netherwort. Beautiful. Those 2 can go back in there. And then I should be able to make 1 more of those speed. This guy. Okay. We're gonna make 1 of these and we're gonna swap it out on the bow and we're gonna see if that draw speed's any better. This. Take a damage, put that in. That's a lot better. A lot better. Okay. So there's those. Chest plate. Shield control. Shield control. I need a particle generator. In here, pattern encoding. Particle generator. It's a very easy recipe. Throw that right in here. And come back. Shield control module. Grab it. This is where John forgets about fire tech. I don't think my arrows aren't going to set anything on fire. I don't think arrows set things on fire, do they? Do they? There's a module for shot drop off. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that is this one, right? The draconic gravity compensation module. Comes back when the dragon fight and base is burned to the ground. Okay, also I built mostly with stone. Give me some credit there. Also, the arrows already disappeared. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Here's the thing though. So now we do chest plate, affixes, and gems. What do any of the affixes and gems matter on the chest plate? At all? Is it gonna do anything for me? Like if I don't think protection's going to do anything, right? Yeah, I'm sure there's something for drop. There is something for drop off. I'm pretty sure that's what it is though. 4 armor plus 4 to existing. So protection does nothing. 4 armor toughness. Chestplate would not enchant. Okay. What if I wanted to enchant it with soulbound? So that it doesn't leave me. Because I'm strongly considering doing that for me and for the chest plate and for all of my tools. Or like my sword and stuff. Matter cannon equals 0. That's funny. Physical damage taken is reduced by 22.5%. Does that have any effect on what we're about to go do? I'm assuming no. But it's worth asking, right? We reduce the damage a little bit. Helmets, arrow velocity. Okay. I put that on a helmet. We could do something. Royal family. I'm really just looking at a chest plate stuff. 4 armor. Knockback resistance. I don't think any of this is worth anything, is it? Okay, I think what we're doing is we're getting a bunch of soulbound. Soulbound. The enchant works on it, but the gem doesn't. At least it didn't work for me somehow. Okay, soulbound. Give me a second. I don't actually want to do that quite yet. We're just going to see. Yeah, soulbound is the only thing you can really put on there. That's fine. I'm actually going to grab a couple extra soulbounds just because I don't want my actual armor disappearing either. Did I fill all these up with gems already? I did. I think it's going to disappear either way. John procrastinating. I'm not procrastinating. I'm trying to make sure I'm prepared. There's a difference. Somehow. Okay. Flash home. In here. All I really want is... I don't think I need more than one. Like... sigils of... Sigils of rebirth. Grab those. This. Didn't matter. 3 is not bad. Grab another stack of these. Put it back in there. That is the wrong one. This guy. Empty socket. I'm not thinking they're going to do anything. I'm just going to grab this and we're going to go throw some gems on it. We could have fixed it real quick, like actually upgrade these. I don't think it's going to do anything though. Gravitational, sure. Make it nice. All right. Had an accident with the Enderic laser. Uh-oh. So from here, gonna give us +2 to all enchants. Put that guy on there. Toss those guys back in. I do need the arrows. Don't leave without the arrows. Stack the arrows. Then everything's getting soulbound. Oh, there goes my whole. And anvil. Give me one of these guys. Thank you. That guy's got soulbound now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just put them all away in here. Unobtainium armor. We agreed I put this in the curio slot. Where did that go? There? Yeah, and it works. Okay. Think what I might do is turn off this specifically just for this fight down to that. Or yeah, we'll go down. 1 million's fine. As long as I know I've got enough coming to me. Also, is there a way to check if there's a cap going to my wireless charging? Chaos Dragon Masterclass coming up. Like, no. This is not gonna be a masterclass. This is gonna be a clutch. That's what this is gonna be. It's gonna be awful. Gems I use health. It was useless. Soulbound to smart. Hey, I'm trying my best here. What is feeding you? Insanium apples? Yes, I've got a backpack. Whoa. I don't know what I did there. But I do want to make sure I did not turn that off. Okay. I've got a backpack with a bunch of all the Modium carrots in it, and that's what it's got an auto feeding upgrade. And that's just because they're really cheap to make. Is there a way to make the wireless charging faster? What are y'all's thoughts? Increase the priority on the flux controller and bypass the limit. On the flux controller, bypass the limit, priority 1. Okay. So then if I go into network connections, flux controller, it's still just doing like 30 FE, 30,000 FE per tick. It's not going very fast. You ever run like 8x? Yeah. We've got a lot. So we'll just increase the max rate. Flux won't limit the charge speed. Okay, so that just means the charge limitation I'm having is from the chest plate itself. I've seen it go back to red heart 3 times. Yeah, there's a lot of health. And we did that probably for dumb reasons, but we were just trying to max it out. So I think total my health is like almost 500. Yeah, max health is almost 500. For extra touch, you can make a shield with enchant, put in your offhand. It helped me get a lot against the Chaos Dragon. Your slash home and redstone's ready. Oh, this is going to be awful. I can feel it. But I do want a waystone. There's no doubt about that. We're getting a waystone. Because it's going to be very difficult to get back there. Also, I'm not going to be dumb. I know I'm going to die. I'm going to store all my levels in there real quick. No reason to bring them with us. I think did I max that out? Hold up. I can't store any more levels in there. I filled up an experience collector. That's wild to me. I recommend using an advanced dislocator and setting a keybind back to your base. It teleports you instantly. That's a good idea. Do I need to run back to my base? The plan was to stay there and hide behind obsidian walls, right? Should I bring some obsidian with me? That's wild. I never thought I'd fill that up. Use a mechanism teleporter. Just make my own portal to go there. I mean, at that point, I just make the R's portals, right? Either way, we go to the end. And then I need to go to 10K, 10K, right? In any direction. So that's not the way we want to go. We want to go this way. Put a teleporter block behind the tall thingy. Not to the base. Where do I want it to go? I feel like 2 or 3 on ATM standard. That's how I know it's capped. That's wild. I've never filled one before, so I thought that was kind of crazy. Is this going to take me like 15 years to fly out there? Dragon doesn't spawn till you land. Okay. I'm not going to just go one direction, then we're going to go both. There's got to be a faster way to fly than this. Give me a second. I could have just done this there. I think I'm going to have to make all of the jetpack items to get the Emerald Jetpack. Eclipse Gate Wand. Eclipse Gate Wand to go faster. I'm making patterns for this. I'm not about to do all that by hand. Eclipse Gate Wand. What do I need this thing full of, though? Makes you dash in the air. Okay. Oh, it just needs power. Well, I mean, we're getting somewhere. That's for sure. Use your Civ clicker and you'll be there in no time. Oh, that's true. That's a great point. That's actually a really good point. The problem, I think, is the loading is not letting me get there fast enough. Yeah, because that is like full held down and it's just not loading the chunks. 10,000 has a dragon too? Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was only at 10K, 10K. That's good to know. That's going to be a lot quicker. It keeps pulling me back. Just let me go. Load the chunks already. We're just going to go 10K each direction and then every 10K after that. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Yep, wood jetpacking up isn't crafting great. Yeah, it's wild. It works better for unloaded to fly backwards. I can't use the wand if I fly backwards. All right, we're gonna head a little south to clear out all the negative. You can lower your render distance to low fast. Okay. Video settings, render distance 2. I mean, yeah, I mean, it works. There's no doubt about that. It certainly is working. I don't know what this light thing is on the horizon I'm looking at. With that whole 2 render distance, yo, that was the play right there. right, so I'm gonna get back to 0 in this axis. And then fly back this way a little bit. I want to get to 9,500 and then I want to drop a waypoint down. Is that smart? Is 9,500 a good spot or should I go further? Oh, also, I am so high up in the air.
Chef says, make sure to bring render distance back up.
Oh, we will. We're at 23,000 blocks up in the air. Okay. All right. We're here now. Yeah, we were up there. Okay, what were we saying? Go all the way there. You're using a lot. I don't want it to get like broken or anything. That's the only reason why I wouldn't. But it doesn't spawn until I land, right? Waystone a bit far from the center. Okay. Am I still too far up? I feel like I'm still too far up. Yeah, because that's his thing, right? In Highlands, hold up. All right, render more in. It takes a while to spawn the 14 crystals. Okay. Oh, claim the chunks. So that way the explosion doesn't damage it. That makes sense. Okay, E. Flame manager. Is this close enough? Is this even in the right area? There it goes. Okay, that took 8 years for it to do anything. I feel like I'm close. Waystone a bit far from the center. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day so far. What are you scared of? Isn't the Undying module bugs to give immortality with 0 cooldown? I think I'm updated far enough where it no longer does that. Am I in the right spot, guys? Is this the right spot? I think it is, but I'm not sure. And if it is this far enough away where I could set a waystone down here and it not be broken? If I land, it will spawn. So the second question, I claimed all the chunks of the whole thing, put a waystone in the dead middle. Sillis. Do that. And then also do this. Bingo bango. And then I'm going to throw this down. I'm going to try not to land, though. What do we call this? Chaos. Pure chaos. Okay. That's weird. One of the end mods generates its own... Yeah, it did generate its own terrain over the top of this, it looks like. Which I don't care about as long as that dragon spawns the way it's... Remember to remove the force load of that chunk. Yeah, that's actually a good point. There it is. All right. Give me some towers. There they are. There they are. So, remember, tell me if I'm correct. Hide behind the towers. Hold the bow in the offhand and the sword in the main hand. And then let him destroy the towers, right? Pick a tower and hide behind it, right? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Get me behind the tower. It won't let me get back out to the tower. Let me leave. I don't want to hold that in that hand. I don't know where the withers are, but we're gonna shoot at them. What am I supposed to do with these guys? Oh, just shoot them once.
You need him to hit the crystals for them to be destroyable.
Right. Yep, we're working on that. Unfortunately, I can't do anything right now because I can't fly. I can't get out to the crystals. How am I supposed to get out? You get mine? I understand that you can theoretically. Currently, I cannot. There's one more guardian with it. That's why. Got him. Right, let me fly again. Let me get out to here. No, man, I could fly for half a second. Let me get out to this guy. Just need to get out here. Okay. Stay behind this corner. Mind this. And then stay back. And hope and pray my armor recharges quickly.
Torrid Sun says,
yes.
Wait until this phase ends and then you can go behind the pillars.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all keep using TTS because there's a solid chance that I'm going to focus in here. And not know what you're saying. Okay, we got that one. Run over to the next one real quick. Oh, I almost made it. I almost made it. Well, that didn't work. Uh-oh, my armor's dead. My armor's dead. Charge, armor! Charge! Oh, it lets me, like, randomly at random points fly again. Okay, this one here needs to be broken still, right? Break all that. Yep.
In this phase, it always aims at you and you can try to position yourself in front of the pillars with the wand.
Okay, we got that one. Is it always aim? Get me out of there. Oh, man, I almost make it. I can almost make it across. So okay, so it always aims at me. So I position myself in front of the pillars. I get what you're saying. So like that, and then just hope it hits it. I think I made it behind one. The problem is I don't think I can get up. Oh, it's hurting. It's hurting and I can't move. I can't move! There we go. Okay, this guy right here. I think it actually damaged that one over there.
Torrid Sun says, yet and if you see the white particles you can break it with a bow.
Okay. I just gotta run here. My armor is not charged enough to do anything right now. Uh-oh. I keep waiting for the laser to hit, because it hasn't yet. I'm gonna try, hopefully go up this one. That's the goal here. That one has been hit. If it has been hit at all, can I break it? Or does it have to be like in an active, like, damaged state? That one I cannot hit yet. Okay. So there's that. So now I'm gonna stay here. Beautiful. Okay. All right. No, I can almost get to the next one every time.
Mick Cotter says, needs to be glowing white.
Got it. Man. It didn't quite let me get up there. Oh, why is it throwing him that way? So hold up. Oh, he's just throwing him. He's just throwing him to throw him. Okay, got him. Fly, quickly fly. Oh, I can't fly anymore. Oh, I'm getting hit hard. I'm getting hit really hard. I need that armor to charge so bad. Oh, that hurt. Okay, note to self, don't stand on those. I could slash home and recharge. That's actually a good point. Is that what we slash home for? And if I come back, are the Chaos Guardian crystals still broken? Those are the questions I have. If they are, then I'll do it gladly.
Sun says, the crystals remain broken if we leave. Jonasy says,
oh, you're just too late on that. You're just too late on that. I could have, you're right. But man, let me tell you, I was a little bit beat up there. Oh. We've gotten quite a few of those crystals broken. We're kind of cooking there. We're working through it, that's for sure. Told you masterclass locked it, brother. Oh, I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. If I die, I can just go right back. But man, let me tell you. It's like in a stasis chamber. Okay, I saw you talking about gaming with Flame. Flame did an incredible job with the stasis chamber and the swappers. It was very impressive. And that is definitely the way to cheese it. I'm trying not to because this is my first time actually getting into the mod, right? And so I kind of want to play it right. It was like an F-35 fighter pilot for those few minutes. Thank you. Crazy and nerdy, but absolutely. It's an incredible strategy. I love it. And for a speed run, it worked perfectly, right? My problem is I want to like actually give the mod like the full try that it deserves. Which is why I'm also doing that. You can also break the crystals with integrated dynamics. That's wild. Didn't know that. Very cool. Okay, we're almost fully charged. We're just going to slash back once we are and go from there. I don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need any of this. We'll keep the arrows on us just because. Dead every poor soul. All right, slash back. I'm gonna keep it going. Oh, he pulling me in already. My flight didn't. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say my flight hadn't turned off yet. So these towers. So I've gotten like about that side of towers is done. So once he's done with whatever this stage is, I'm gonna fly up there and try to get behind some of these. Oh, don't break that. Actually, I don't think it can. All right, this is our new one. This is our next mission is here. or possibly that one over there, but hopefully this one. He stops. He
Miss
spits.
Potter says, you're about halfway.
We break. He stops. He spits. We break. Oh, that's the laser. That's the laser if I've ever heard it. Right? That's the laser, right? Make it stop. Thank you. Run over here. Get behind it. We break it. No, I wasn't behind it enough. Man, we got 3 there, though, pretty quick. We kind of killed that.
Torrid Sun says, tank the laser.
No! Oh, come on. Be a sport. Uh-oh. I hate this phase. I get hit so much here. And there's so little I can do about it. All right, these 2 I still need to do, and that one there too.
Void Purge says, on the laser phase you go farther past the pillars so it won't hit you like it was.
Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't even see these guys here. I don't want to run at him. Dude, I'm getting beat up. Calm down. Calm down. Let me get up here real quick.
Jonasy says, I believe in your ability to tank the laser full blast.
Well, I don't believe in my ability to do that. Man, my barge is already completely dead. Oh, that's gonna sit a little far back. Hold up. What are we saying? What do we say? What did I miss? Oh, I should downgrade my world tier? Maybe just save your levels in a whole... Oh, I've got 21,000 levels. I'm not super worried about that. Does the world tier do anything? Yeah, I was getting absolutely slapped there at the end. If you want to cheese it. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That one right there, that would have killed me. That would have absolutely gotten me. Slash home and recharge. Yes, it's still broken. Run for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I needed to go way further back? Okay. All right. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I'm so glad you guys are all here to watch me do crazy stuff. Look at world. So I know the world tier details are for like for monster augments, right? So I know like these ones. Does this count for the Chaos Dragon 2 though? Get my mouth shut for the banter. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so we're gonna go back. I think we've got like 6 or 7 more of those towers to do. After those last pillars, the fight will be easy. Good. That's what I like to hear. Then you guys are going to have to walk me through getting the chaos shards and setting up the chaos bee. Wahoo. Now we're just getting the daily dose of pain. Oops. That's funny. All right, like 400 more, and then we TP, we slash back, and hope he's not still doing the laser. The thing is, I chunk loaded all of those. So it should keep him swapping the phase he's in, right? That laser should have gone off. Which means hopefully he's on to something else, right? I'm glad I didn't miss the stream after I struggled to fight him. That's funny. All right, slash back. We fly up. We let him come over here. He's going to hit this thing for us. Thank you. I gotta get over to this one real quick.
Capacity modules for shield recovery if you want the shield to recharge faster.
I should do that. No, I hate this one. This one's such a pain. Literally just have to spend the whole time running. How is he gonna hit that? I'm gonna have to use like a chunk destroyer on that or something. I just got 3 left. Okay, I shouldn't have run back this way, so that was a bad idea. Okay, we're gonna try to have him get this one next. If he can even. I have no clue if he can get this. He legit may not be able to. Oh, he sure did. Oh, is that a laser? Pretty sure that was a laser. Pretty sure I just full bored the laser. Probably not full bore, but like took some damage from it, I guess is what I was trying to say. Oh, we're getting sucked in again. Awesome. All right, now we're just running a circle. I got one over here and I got one on the other side left. I'm trying to run to the one over here real quick so that I can be close to it. That one right there. Or to say the forge doesn't take energy, the laser does. Okay, got it. All right, let me appear real quick. Oh, he's not flying around yet. Take care of that. He's kind of just randomly throwing them a little bit. Okay. This is the tower, right? Okay, good. Stay right here. He's going to hit it. Beautiful. Fly over to the only one left. I don't think he's still going to be in that stage when I get there, but it's worth a shot. Just in case. Oh! We're taking the atomic one. Oh, I didn't even realize you guys were talking about something else. That's a laser. That's a laser. Okay, just hope it calms down. Hope it calms down. Hope it calms down. Calm down. Calm down.
Potter says,
calm down.
Just be a man. Stop hiding behind stuff. Haha.
Okay, so now you said this is going to be a breeze from here on out, right? I'm not feeling like this is a breeze yet. I don't know why I was lied to. Do I need to hit him enough, or I just need to run through this part? Seems like there's something in the middle that's charging him. I am so...
Sun says, you can only damage it while it's flying.
Oh, got you. I couldn't tell if that was my base layer red or not. And I figured it would be better to not risk it. You still can't damage it when it's in the blue mode? Jeez, this is the world tier armor. This is the world tier armor. Got it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Can't hurt him while he's in blue. I still have to wait until he's not. Okay. All right. We're getting close. I kind of wish I wouldn't have saved this last. But this is literally the last thing I have to do for the whole entire pack. All right, let's empty our inventory out again because we are still collecting a crazy amount of stuff.
That chicken just looked at you, Susie, lol.
Did he? Did he? You look at me funny? You trying to get some of this? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. We're having roasted chicken for dinner. Nom nom. We got a chicken spawn egg too. The chicken just judged you hard as it walked past. What chicken? What chicken? That's all I want to know. I don't see a chicken. What chicken are you guys talking about? Surely that's enough. All right, we're back. Keep doing your thing. I'm just gonna run around until it's out of blue. Oh, it's out of blue. It's out of blue. Yeah, fire away! Charge! Gonna get black in the blue. It's back in the blue. That's a laser. That's a laser. That's a laser. That's a laser. Jeez, they gave me a heart attack. How long does that laser last? You good now, bro? Okay, all right. How would you stay calm, dude? Where did he go? Oh, there he goes. You going to the middle again to do a laser? Oh, he's going. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. We're good there. You could have tanked it to the face, you'd be all right. I don't think so. I'm glad he didn't panic. All right, you guys just on some sassy stuff today. Oh, I can hit him from anywhere. I just have to actually aim at him. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. So I can't run. So this guy better not be a laser. Oh, it's not. Okay, good. This is just the runaway one. Oh. I didn't panic at all. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all being sassy is our job. That's fair. That's fair. Kind of trying to stay as close to the outside as I can. Oh, he's live. Boys, he's live. Fire away. Oh, run. Run. Oh, he's going to head back to the middle, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. He's still running. Oh, he is. Okay. All right. Center mass it. Oh, that's going to hurt. Maybe a little bit. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. I think I'm doing all right, honestly. My arrows don't look like they're going at him at all, but I can hear them hitting. Sometimes. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, why we... Man, that was 2 lasers back to back fast. Yeah, we're doing the Chaos Dragon fight. So far, it's going okay. We got it. We got him on the ropes here. Guardian shield is off while it's firing its laser. You can't attack it. Oh.
While it's firing the laser.
I didn't realize that.
LOL.
Tank it, baby! Tank it, baby! Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Well, it's firing the laser. So now I could. But it's gonna hit me. I don't want to die. Or none of these hitting. None of these are hitting. Hit him. Oh, he's literally 1 HP. Oh, we're tanking it, boys. Boys, we're tanking it. Oh, this isn't even that one. He's 1 HP and I can't even hit him anymore. That's so annoying. Come on, come on. Do a laser. Do a laser.
Old Purge says, still another health bar.
There's a whole nother health bar? Yeah, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. All right, come on, let me at him. Oh my goodness. He is really letting those things rip. Oh my, is that a whole new health bar? Oh, we got him, boys. We got him. We got him, boys. Okay, so I need to dig below there, right? Oh my goodness, that was so incredibly difficult. Oh, okay, all right. So we dig below here, right? Okay, and these are what I want. This this crystal here. Man, that's so hard to see. Does fortune apply to this? I have 5 chaos shards. Is that enough to make the bee? Always drops 5. Okay, perfect. That better be enough to make a chaos bee. The chaos bee spawn egg. This guy. I need 1 small fab. Yes, if you claim the quest. You can get some from quest rewards. Draconic combs, chaotic cores I've got to make as well. Okay, so you're saying I got to claim some from some quests? I can only assume that's going to be Draconic Evolution quests. Why did I not get this? Draconium infused obsidian. Kill the Chaos Guardian. Okay, we definitely did do that. And that's how I get the extra. Let's see how close we get, and we may just give it to ourselves because I'm going to be honest, that's kind of dumb. So if I have enough just to make 1 bee, we're fine. So I need 1 Chaos Bee spawn egg, which is going to be 1 small Chaos fragment. And then also, we're just going to create a pattern for this real quick. That's not the pattern we want. We want this pattern. So we need that. Chaotic cores. We need this. Large fragments is going to come from the chaos shards that we have. Get the orange blocks. Will you give you? Okay, we will take a look at doing that for sure. That goes in there. That goes in there. This goes in here. And then can I make a single one of these? I'm missing 1 small. I think I can make 1. I'm pretty sure I can make 1. So small, you get 9 small from 1 large. Move that. That's going to be a pattern. Chaos, large, small. This is the pattern we want. Break the crystals. He did what? I see nothing. He needs to find it. It's 10 for the chaotic cores. Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a shot. How about one of these chaos respawn eggs? It looks like I can. Okay. I may not be able to make all of them, but if I make 1 chaos bee, oh, but then I need to feed. It just needs 1 of these chaos shards. You need the upgraded injectors. Oh. Oh. See. Can't craft the bee with the draconic. See, that makes a lot of sense. That is, we're gonna get that out of the offhand. So it's going to put it all here and then fail because chaotic cores will work. The last draconic core will work, but I cannot craft that without the upgraded injectors, which I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of them upgraded. Is that right? I think that's correct. We're going to put all that back, and then I do need to unlock this. Okay, so in that case, yeah, remember to cancel the craft and unlock the pattern. Yeah, I'll do both those. We got that. Cancel that. The pattern's already unlocked. Injectors. We need 8 of these actually updated. I'm going to put the 8 in there. I'm going to create the crafting recipe for that one. This guy. Hopefully that's easy enough. The only thing I don't know is which one's number 1 on that. With one, oh, I need to take those out. That's right. So those can't go in there. So it's going to be diamonds, but that's fine. I can live with that. So then erase this one, put that back in, grab me a stack of diamonds real quick. And then add draconic. And then I need 8 of those.
Says, Autocraft works if you didn't place the injectors down.
I placed all of them down. But that's going to still have 4 diamonds in it. So what I need to do, and then this one should already be that. Then should put everything else out there again. No? Didn't I tell it to craft 8? Oh, did I just tell it to do 1? Oh, because it's not returning it. I mean, at that point, now why don't I just do it myself? Diamond, so that's all that's in there right now. We're just going to cancel the craft. We're just going to cancel that out. And then I'm just going to go back and get all the things I need. And we're just going to do this manually. Just remove the diamonds from the chest. It still would have to have the crafting thing returned, which was the only problem there. So for this, I need... Where's that at? This one. It's diamonds, large chaos fragments, and dragon eggs. So we got the diamonds, chaos fragments, eggs. And then I should be able to come in here. And then we go to injectors. This one, move items is another 7. So this is why y'all were saying there's not enough chaos fragments. It did return. I know it did return, but it didn't mark it as returned is what I was saying. So Tonic should have 7 more of these. So I have 2 large and 8 small chaos fragments. Break that. Break that. 3, 4. Oh, no, not those. Those back. Generally, you need to beat it twice to get enough or get some from quests. Hopefully. Wait, it just took 1 tiny, right? Oh, for the cores. The chaotic cores were the... Wait, but we already crafted those. I do think I have to relabel these, right? Oh, no, I don't. Sweet. Okay. Says I can do it. What we got? What was I missing there? What did I do something right or wrong? Because I hear what you guys are saying, but it seemed like I had enough. Oh, I don't have enough for the slab, the flower item. You're right. That was the problem. Got it. Okay, so cage. We're going to grab those cages already. And then, so quest items here. I just need to have draconic infused obsidian. Which I can actually just craft and then hold. There it is. Quest completed. Oh, no, it gave it to me. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We're good, boys. We're all good. Everything's good. Dude. It's all good. We're fine. I really thought it was going to have to make me observe it.
Back and grab some.
I also was entirely convinced that it said 0% on the dragon quest. It was going to mean that I had none of that. All right, chaos cone blocks are coming in. I ain't gonna lie, that fight was not something I really was gonna do again. We were either gonna pull it or not, but I don't think I was doing that fight again. Oh, it looks like I actually could have done these with the crafting pattern. Hold up. If I take these out, and then I try to do, I'm just going to throw these in here because we can use them for other things now that we're getting more. I think this is actually going to work. Why did it put the diamonds in there? I guess I didn't have, I probably modified it. Single items, 1, 2. It needs 4, doesn't it? Can I mix? Can you mix and match? Is that a thing? You allowed to... Sure are! Sweet. It got like 4 it needs to do, right? Why did it only do 2? Oh, because of the diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I was always a vanilla enjoyer core after you're playing all the ones. I'm not trying to go back. I agree.
From starting more cause the chest has diamonds.
It is. You're right. That's exactly what's happening. So if you pull this, then add those 4 right here, then that's done. And now I can take the 4 of these and we have our full max tier infusion setup thing. That one and this one, that and that. Okay, that should be maxed out now. Oh, all right. Pull those 4 diamonds out. So, we should be getting some sort of chaos shards in. Shards. Chaos. What do those bees make? Chaotic bee. These combs, these blocks produce what? Tiny chaos fragments and honey. So I need to set up auto crafting for a couple things here. Large, tiny chaos fragments into small. That needs to be a pattern. This one needs to be... How to make smalls, right? Smalls into large, tiny into small, small into large. And then large is into chaos shards. Those 3. We're going to set up autocraft for all that. Good question. I can probably answer that. Vanilla's so boring. Did you label the hives? I think I already had. I may not have, if we're being completely straightforward and honest. There's a decent chance. May not have. It's not set to the right one, so we're going to clear all that real quick. So if I want to pull from here, it's this. Hold. I set up one of them, but not the other. Of course I did. There. Oh, and then I gotta go push these things to it. Yep, okay. I did not unload the chunks in the end yet. No, I have not. Push the labels. Okay. Should be able to throw that back. These should now be pulled in here. We're getting tiny chaos. Yay! Oh, what a long fight. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. I don't have enough in there. Get me another quantum crafter real quick. Cryptex, I always liked simplicity of vanilla, but I found ATM. You spend a lot of less time doing pointless things like clearing out a lot of space block by block. Yeah, for real. Now it's the waiting game for chaos. I don't think it's going to be much of a waiting game. I really don't. Do 3, that, and then I need acceleration cards. I think what we're going to do first is I'm going to go tick accelerate that beehive and make sure that it's able to pull everything in.
The chaos shard downgrade patterns cause now you will need to upgrade them.
Okay, I will explain my logic behind what I did. Automatically, it's going to craft them all the way into the full-size chaos shards, but the system also has the patterns to be able to downgrade them if it needs to. Sorry, I sneezed. That's on me. Jake, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was really hoping the AE2 videos would help because I really like AE2 and I feel like it gets a bad rap sometimes because it can be more complicated than like refined storage. But I'm very, very glad that it was helpful. Yeah, I sneezed and I didn't want to sneeze in y'all's ear, so I muted, but I'm terrible about unmuting or changing scenes. I'm garbage as a streamer. Let's be straightforward here, right? I'm absolutely trash at it, but here we are. Draconic. So now we got to see the things that we actually needed to make. We needed the draconic reactor. This guy needs to be created. That should be easy enough. We also, what else do we need for this? The chaotic core and the chaotic energy controller. Chaotic core, where the chaotic stuff at? Chaotic energy controller. That's a pattern. We can just craft it. And then the chaotic core. Before I forget, John, I agree with your stream yesterday. ATM 10 and ATM 10 mechanics would be close to a part. See, I agree. That would be so much fun to have the To the Sky world and the progression of it and everything that's included in the pack, but in a normal playthrough. I feel like that would be sick. So question, once the star's created, what's next? You're going to do some MI or finish bees? The plan is we are going to slowly get all the things that we need for the Starry Bee. And at the same time, I do think somewhere in there, we're going to do an MI playthrough. I might just literally sit down for an entire day and dedicate the whole day to going through MI. We are also going to be doing extreme reactors. That is also on the list so that I can have an absurd amount of power. So from here on out, it's basically just cool stuff. Time Wand is so OP. I have a terrible setup for titanium. Still using my favorite upgrade, MV upgrades. Issue quickly, pushing V1s. The factory. Yeah. Time Wand's really nice. So I need, with the chaotic core we already have. Is that the one I made earlier? Chaotic core and the chaotic energy controller are the two things I need. So chaotic core, make me one of those. And the chaotic energy controller that's the draconic one. That's a draconic. Where is... It looks weird, right? It's like a lot darker. That one. Make one of these. Did I start that autocraft? I did. Okay. Good. So from here, and then we can also just start this guy going too, because we might as well. Fusion reactor, 80 million, not enough. Did you just say cook stuff in the same breath as MI? Should we start? I'm down with crazy cool stuff. I mean, I don't think it's bad, right? You could be an FPB, an EOTech for an MI focused playthrough if you like. That's true. That's not bad. So those are the three things we need, guys. We're gonna throw them all back in there. Dragon Soul, got it. Philosopher's Fuel, got it. So hopefully, what I think that means is if I take these two things over here to this guy, and I put them in,
time to create a
Philosopher's Fuel,
fast setup for DT fuel.
That means we get our star, right? Hey, look at us go. Okay, all right. So I want, what are they called? I mainly don't like MI just as a grind. It is a very large grind for sure. Item frame. Item. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna grab, what are they called? The head pedestals, but not those ones. I want these ones. Give me one of those. Yeah, a block of quartz, and then I need to make a white carpet. Oh my goodness. Keep forgetting to control click. There we go. Two of those. This. Move items. Grab it. Pedestal. And it goes directly in the center. And then that goes on top. Hey, looky there. I think a create base pack is next for me. Nice. I've been seeing some cool create playthroughs lately. K-Saw's in the middle of one, and it looks pretty sick. Can't wait to see do a full playthrough of MI and actually decide you like it when you play it proper. I might. See, here's the thing. I know I've said it before. I don't feel like you get enough benefit from it, right? Thank you so much for the magic. I appreciate it. But I feel like there are a lot of, like, Ortec has some cool stuff you got to work through, but it took me a half hour to get all the, like, in-game stuff that we needed to have set up, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a different decision on that. But we have our first star, so the next step is going to be getting 18 of everything or 17 more of all of the other things. If you do Neo Protect, the benefit will be completing the pack. You know what? That honestly might encourage me to actually play through it correctly. It really might. But yeah, that is actually everything I wanted to get done for today.
Ray Chef says,
yeah.
GTNH.
No, not yet. We got to work up to that. But for now, I do think I'm going to keep playing in this world because I've been really enjoying it.
If you need 5 video guides and 20 people in chat guiding you, Trough MI is not a good pack.
Okay. To be fair, to that point, I feel like most of my packs I play are not good then. Like all the mods 10, you guys are also helping me through like a lot. What's the chest below? The chest is my storage area. So it's just a chest, but it's got all my functional storage and my A2 storage in here. MI is modern industrialization. But, so like I was saying, I think there's still a couple other things I want to do in this world. I don't think we're completely done yet. I want to get the Starry Bees. We got to get that whole thing set up and automated. And then I also, like I talked about, I want to make this tower substantially bigger so that we can put the draconic energy battery thing in the center, because I think that would look sick. Modern Greg Tech, or just pain. But yeah, that's where we are with the world right now. I'm very happy with how it looks and how it's turning out. And I'm pretty excited to see where we take it. So that was all I wanted to do for today, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all the time that you spent on this. And and I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow, because I also have the day off tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be streaming too. But I appreciate your time. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.